Hello and welcome back to the channel for a very exciting video indeed. Today I'll be unboxing the very last B&M Classic Series TARDIS pack that I need out of the 7 sets released so far. The set in front of me here is one that I did have the opportunity to buy. I even saw it in B&M when it was reduced from £20 to £13, and I thought to myself, do I really need another TARDIS for this particular Doctor? And I've pretty much regretted that every single day since, because this set in particular has gone up in value a considerable amount since it was initially released. In fact, it's possibly the rarest B&M TARDIS set released thus far. So without further ado, the set in front of me here is the 4th Doctor and TARDIS from Shada! Yes, this is so exciting to have in front of me. And from the off, I must give a massive shout out and thanks to @BibleBlack65 on Twitter, who very kindly supplied me with this set. Now, as you'll know if you've been watching my Doctor Who collection updates recently, over the past couple of months, I have been trying to plug gaps in my Doctor Who figure collection, and in particular, the Classic Era line. And as part of that, I put an image on Twitter with all the figures that I'm missing, just so people could see, if they had one going spare or lying about in the attic or something. And sure enough, Bible Black had one of these going spare. He got in touch and made an incredibly reasonable offer, and yeah, the rest is history. Here it is in front of me. I will say as well that I've actually had this set about a week on the day of recording, but I've left it boxed because I was sort of suffering from B&M set fatigue after buying loads of the new sets from the most recent wave last week with Miles, and you can watch that video if you haven't already, the B&M hunt we did looking for the new sets from the most recent wave. But now the time has come to crack it open, and I'm very eager to do so. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy. Very, very exciting indeed. It's a set that I never really thought I'd get, or at least not particularly soon at that, because of how much it does go for on eBay these days, as I've mentioned. So let's take a look. The final B&M TARDIS set that I need from the line so far. Although, of course, there is rumoured to be an 8th set being released in December, but we'll just have to wait and see about that. And of course, it's particularly nice actually with this because, as people will know probably, that there wasn't a TARDIS set in the most recent wave, because we'd had a fair few in quite quick succession. I think Character Options finally realised, I think the penny finally dropped, that collectors were getting a bit bored of the constant Doctor and TARDIS sets. But this one in particular is quite unique compared to the other ones. It features some unique tooling for the lamp on the top. That sort of lamp they used just at the back end of season 17, I think, for the Horns of Naimon and Shada, and possibly that was it. I'm not entirely sure. If you know more about that than me, do let me know in the comments. And there's also a 4th Doctor figure here, which is sufficiently different really to the other ones I've got, because there is that weird gap with my 4th Doctor figures on my 4th Doctor shelf, where it kind of goes from the season 13 Seeds of Doom variant right then to the sort of City of Death variant from season 17. Big gap there in the seasons, and this is a sort of middle ground, I think. Although strictly this one is from Shada, it does actually double up this costume as the costume worn in stories like The Invasion of Time in season 15 and The Key to Time, season 16. So it's quite a versatile figure of Tom, actually. It can go with quite a few different companions, and we'll be looking at that in a moment or two. But yeah, let's just crack these open. I cannot wait to get them out of the packaging after so long. Right, that's one screw out, I think. So on to the second. Ta-da! Right, both screws out. Let's put those bits to one side now. So the TARDIS is almost free. Because I have this bit on the top, don't they, to get out of as well. There we go. Just put that to one side. Fantastic. What a awesome TARDIS this is actually in hand. Yeah, it is very, very nice. Very unique because of those windows and the lamp. So, the next thing to get rid of is this stupid thing that's always in the TARDIS doors. And you're always worried something terrible is going to happen to the doors when you take it out. But fingers crossed. Yikes, that's got a bit of paint on it from the weathering, I think. Anyway, so yeah, here we go, the TARDIS. Really, really cool, this. The lamp in particular actually is very, very nice in hand. And the windows, as I say, as well. Yeah, very, very cool. And as I say, it's going to make a great addition to my TARDIS shelf. So that's the TARDIS there. Let's now take a look at the Fourth Doctor, if I can work out how to get him out of his cage here. Is he attached down here, I think, to the packaging? Always try and be as careful as possible with the packaging, because I do like to retain it, even if it just does mean, you know, folding it down or something. Just retaining it for posterity. Right, so I think I have done the business. There he is. I've just put Tom to one side for a minute to appreciate the lovely backdrop that comes in this set. Of course, we always get these in the TARDIS packs, and there are some particularly lovely Easter eggs in this one. I mean, obviously it's meant to be the study, I think, of Professor Chronotis, the Time Lord character, Sally Avon, or whatever the hell he's meant to be called. But you've got lovely bits like the Vok robot head there. You've got the moment down here in the corner. You've got other tools and bits and pieces. I'm not entirely sure what those all signify myself, but yeah, who knows? Probably something from Blake 7 or something like that, because Aldior does like that show a lot, I think, and always tries to sneak some bits and pieces in. But anyway, without further ado then, let's crack open this Fourth Doctor. As I say, a variant that is going to also make quite an impact on the shelf, because he does contain some tooling that is new to me, these boots. And I believe the only other figure that these came on was the Destiny of the Daleks Fourth Doctor, these kind of pirate boots almost, that he's wearing there. The rest is fairly similar to sort of the City of Death variant, I suppose, and things like that. And obviously the shirt piece there is the one they used for Harry Sullivan as well. But yeah, a really nice figure. These are both really, really great items. As I say, I mean, I'm not quite sure why I passed up on getting this at the time, but yeah, I suppose it's a good job I did, otherwise I wouldn't be able to make this video for you today. But two really nice variants. They're going to look great on the shelf, I'm sure. I mean, this Fourth Doctor is incredibly versatile, as I say. You can put him with a Leela from The Invasion of Time. You could put him with K9. You know, you could put him with Mary Tam's Romana 1 from The Keys to Time, or Lalla Ward's Romana 2 from Horns of Nimon there. Those two in particular would work quite well, I think, and the TARDIS, because they're all sort of from the back end of season 17. So there we have the Fourth Doctor and TARDIS from Shada. A massive thanks once again to @BibleBlack on Twitter for supplying me with this set. As I say, I did always regret not picking it up at the time, so to have it now and to not have to pay, you know, scalper prices on eBay or whatever is just really, really great. Very kind of him, and yeah, just really pleased to finally have this in the collection. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like and a comment, and also subscribe if you're new here. That would be very much appreciated. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for some more Doctor Who content. Goodbye for now, guys.